morning and welcome to another episode of The Barn Life, where there are bugs and spiders, and there it is. The itsy bitsy spider. Oh! Okay. Oh, thanks, Dips. All right, we're just gonna let that little guy go. Bye-bye. Thank you, Dips.
You're our hero.
Dipsy's our hero.
Don't you love it when the good guys win?
All right, first time.
Getting stung by a scorpion, not once, but twice.
2 times. Oh, sweetie. You are so
I
tough.
can barely walk.
You are so tough, baby. Barn life.
I can barely walk.
Oh, baby.
Ouch.
Sorry.
It's like burning. No. It's wet.
That's because that thing. Look at the ice on it. So what does it feel like? Scale of 1 to 10. How bad does it hurt?
Oh my god, it's like a solid 9.
Solid 9.
Like, it hurts really bad.
So she and Lincoln were kind of fighting, and she leaned over to push on Lincoln, and her knee went inside our couch that's here in the barn, and it got her twice.
She's saying, stop messing with your brother.
So bad. Barn life.
Look at this massive beetle. That's so big. Like, look at my thumb compared to that. You know what I like to do when I find massive beetles? Feed them to chickens. Chick, 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 chick. Who wants a massive dessert? So you bolt. Who gets him? You doing some Yee apparel?
Yeah, I am. I'm on a deadline, and you had to make me move. Now I can't get caught up.
Look what I got. A gift from the neighbors, and we traded for a dozen eggs. I don't think that was an equal trade. Look at that, babe. Fresh potatoes. I'll make a fire tonight. Yeah, potatoes, green beans. All right, we're set. Yee. All right, first meal in the RV.
First meal. I'm trying to find my workspace.
Yeah.
Can't use the sink.
Okay, we're not using the sink because we're using the bathroom in the barn, which is right there. So works out good because that way some of you asked how we were going to dump the septic and fill the water. Well, we're not going to. We're just going to walk right down there. That way it solves all those problems. And so we've eaten here several times, but this is the first
Cooked meal.
First cooked meal. We're gonna use some of the veggies from our neighbors that we traded for eggs.
Yep, we're gonna make New England style fish cakes.
Yep.
Tonight.
Yeah. Using our oven. Amber already broke the knob off.
Hey, I googled how to use this thing, and lots of people have had trouble with it, and I think lots of people have broken this.
It's a propane oven.
You have to light the pilot for 30 seconds and all that.
We'll just get another knob. No big deal.
Yeah. It's an Amazon store.
So, first meal on the RV. All done.
It was a mission.
Get the fresh veggies from our neighbor.
Yes.
Oh, so good.
Hopefully it tastes good.
How's the process?
It's very hard to cook without a sink because I like to wash my hands a lot while I'm cooking, and I couldn't really do that.
Or we could set up like a bucket.
Yeah, I had to go in there. I had to leave and go to the...
Okay. All right.
We did it.
Time to eat.
What's up, everybody? We decided to come down to the Round Rock Splash Pad. We used to come down here all the time when the kids were really little, and this is our first time back in quite a while. They have a really cool little splash pad area down here for the kids, so just having a fun sunny day. happens when you live in the country and you have neighbors with goats is sometimes they get their horns stuck in the fence. So I gotta go help a goat. Lincoln's gonna help, right? You wanna get the goat or you wanna film?
I want to film.
Okay, let's go.
Wait.
Aw, buddy. Stop.
Yep, he's too big.
I don't want you to hit me with your horns. Alright. Oh, buddy. Hold on. Hold on. Oh. Sorry. Oh, you got it! Yeah! You did it!
Yay!
I didn't really do much. The goat ended up getting his own self out. Y'all, goats are pungent. I barely touched his horns and it's so strong. Now Gypsy's. What are you doing, Gyps? All right, goat saved.
Hi guys. I'm doing a tour of this whole place.
Okay, we found what, a secret area?
Yeah. It's by our road. Come on.
Beautiful. Look at the sky. Painted sky.
Oh, come on.
Okay. They told me to come and I don't have any shoes on and my feet are super white. Well, I know, but you got your country feet, boy. I mean, your summer feet going. Mommy doesn't have her summer feet yet.
Grammy, Gypsy, come. Grammy, Gypsy, come.
There she goes. Come on, buddy. Crazy boy. I literally just got out of the shower and they told me to come and I don't have any shoes on out here.
That's how country I am.
I'm real country.
This is how we get down to.
This is probably definitely what?
Filled with water all right here.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah. Sissy, you better be watching this right now.
Okay. Whoa! Nailed it. Oh, Remy, you're gonna get stuck in the fence.
Oh my god. You filming me?
There's a cardinal here.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
So that concludes our sunset little nature walk. We were just going to take the trash out, but we went for a little drive. Now we're gonna go home and eat some ice cream. What's up, guys? I am down at Horseshoe Bay Resort. A couple of my girlfriends, we all decided we needed to just get away for a couple days, spend some time together. And I actually haven't been back here in 10 years. This is where Granger and I got married. So I think they've built on quite a bit since I've been here because I don't remember all of this extra stuff here. But I'll show you guys the view. So I guess we are over on the marina side. Zoom out. Granger is home with the kiddos for a couple days, so he said he was going to turn into the general. They've been acting up a little bit lately, so he's gonna get them in line, hopefully by the time I get back. I am just gonna relax with some of my girlfriends. We don't know what we're gonna do. Some of the stuff is still closed because of everything going on. We're gonna have dinner tonight and just sit and talk and relax. We're all mamas, so just gonna take a little bit of a girls' time. All right, I'll take you guys inside. I'll show you. Oh, hello. Most of you know Nini. She's our rooster, our rockin' rooster lady. You're gonna get bolt? You're so brave. Oh my god. She said she was gonna dive into the water and catch a fish for y'all.
Catch a big old bass. Maybe a perch. We don't know. We'll see.
All right, I'll show you guys around. This is our living area. There's Heidi. There's Kelly. This is our kitchen. It's actually really awesome. One room. Gotta have our scriptures, of course. And it's really cool because birds are really special with us too. So there's a cardinal right there. Are you kidding me right now? Okay, God. Now go into the other room, bathroom there, dining, other bedroom. More birds.
Butterfly.
There's a cardinal in the other room.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Bathroom. And that's it. We're gonna go have dinner tonight, spend some time together, catch up, talk. Love. Christine wants to cuddle.
Yes.
So we just finished dinner and just realized that this is the exact location where Granger and I got married. Right in these walls. So we had the band over here. We had everybody in the reception here. Okay, so this is all new. All this pool area is new because these are the doors that I walked out to get married. So Granger and I got married right on this deck. And this pool was not there. Now it is. There's nobody on the shuttle. We're wondering if we should drive it. Oh, here he comes. He's coming.
All right. I have no dollar bills.
I have $0 bills. We have got to give him money. I've got here.
Going through the jungle. I know. That's what I said. Okay. Try to get on this boat without falling. So if I fall, it'll make for good footage. Oh my gosh. I'll go the safe way. Okay. We're on.
I love it.
Hey.
Well, welcome back.
So, I'm not giving up on the Yee farm. No. And I've actually been here a lot. I've been here every day. But because I've been so busy with the move, all these transitions in our life, and even more than all that, this new album, I just haven't filmed anything at the Yee farm. So I was kind of looking at the Smiths and I was like, my gosh, the Smiths used to always be either Tor or Amber or the Yee farm. And now it's been almost nothing but the new land. So I decided to come back here and tell you guys I'm not giving up on the Yee farm. It's still a huge part of my life. It's still, Yee apparel is still a massive part of my life. I still come here into my new office over here and do the podcast and cameos, which I'm still doing cameos. If you guys want me to give you a shout out, it's cameo.com. You could find me on there. There's also an app. But anyway, we're rocking. Parker, what we got going on at Yee apparel?
What don't we have going on over here at Yee Apparel? Oh, we just got done with the summer launch. We have about 13 different projects that we're working on right now. This is one of them.
What's that?
We're doing spirals for the fall, like
Oh,
a back
nice.
to school collection for kids. So we have a backpack, we have spiral. The Smiths is special. I'll tell y'all everything that we're doing right now.
That's awesome.
American Flag Overall is releasing this summer. We have an awesome custom camo fishing tee that's releasing in the fall. Fall launch will be September 18th. Camo socks, 2 women's beanies. Amber's doing 2 women's hats for the fall. We have 2 custom hoodies, workout headband, camo swim trunks, leggings releasing in August. So stay tuned. It's gonna be a fun couple months.
Yeah, I want to show you guys. I haven't even seen the back pond, so I want to do that old school Smith style. See the back pond and the front pond. So this new album I'm working on, best album I've ever done, Park?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. It's my 10th studio album. I think it's my best. It's gonna have, as far as I know, as far as right now, it has 17 songs, and I have been.
That's the most you've ever done, right?
Yeah, by far. By far. I think the most I've ever done before that is like 14. So yeah, it has 17 songs, and I've been singing. So I've been singing every single day, singing a new song. So it takes me, I usually sing like 9:30 a.m. to about noon, and I've been doing that at Parker's house. So I'll go, because I don't have a home really, and it's too loud here at the Yee farm to sing. So I'll take you to Parker's house at some point and show you what I've been doing in his guest bedroom. I set up my home studio. So I've been singing like that. So I have been, it's like the 80-20 rule. I have spent 80% of my time there at Parker's house singing for this record. So that's been why I haven't filmed a lot at the Yee farm. I'm not giving up on it. We got anything new in the warehouse we could show them?
No, nothing they haven't seen. There's still a few things left. We're gonna restock the summer launch July 17th probably.
Ooh, I like that date. That's when I have to have my album turned in.
Okay, that's why I did that.
So by the way, I have to have the album turned in July 17th. That means all the audio done. That's all the guitars, that's all the drums, that's all my vocals, mixed, mastered, all that July 17th. But that means the album is gonna come to you guys in September, I believe. And then we'll start leaking a few songs here and there. One of them that you've been hearing teases of on the Earl Dibble's old truck rebuild. I've been teasing that one, and then there's gonna be some others. I won't tell you the title of it yet. I'll tell you that later. If there's nothing to see in the warehouse, let's go to that back pond.
Good morning. We are day 2 at Horseshoe Bay. It's kind of a cloudy day today. So we're gonna go eat breakfast and then attempt to sit by the pool, which, as all of you guys know, I don't know how I'm gonna do with that. I don't really enjoy going to pools, and so anyway, my friends are amazing, and they're like, whatever you need, we don't have to stay if you start to feel uneasy or weird. So gonna have some breakfast, go and just try to sit and enjoy the day and enjoy some quiet. We might go to the spa if they're open, but with everything going on with all of the stuff in the world, I don't know that there's many people that are doing massages or any of that kind of stuff. So just gonna have another day with my girls. Granger's home with the kiddos.
The highway's never known how free this feels. I learned to drive out here. My grandpa let me steer. I still hear both hands on the wheel. Talk to God on them. We get lost on them. Find our way to a Rocky Mountain top on them. We get stuck on them.
Good morning. It is, what's today? Thursday? It's the last day, no, Wednesday. I don't know what day it is. It's the last day of our girls trip, and kind of just wanted to do a little recap real quick with you guys. It was a nice time to get away. We had five of us here one night, 6 of us here the second night, and we just got to kind of step away, get out of our house finally for a little bit, and just be together and tell our stories and laugh, and just, you know how if you're a mama, you know, sometimes it's nice to just get a little break. So I'm thankful for our husbands for letting us get away for a day or two. And last night we went out on the boat, and you guys know our story. You guys know what you know we've been through this past year, and so the girls knew going in that water would be a little hard for me, and they were very supportive. And you know, they said anytime that I needed to leave or step away, we could do that. The pool, I think I'm just hypersensitive now. I mean, I used to always be worried about water, but I'm just hypersensitive now. So looking around and seeing all the little babies and puddle jumpers, and I was just, I just wanted to, I don't know, I just was overly watching them. And because all it takes is a split second to take that puddle jumper off and then them to get back in the water. But we ended up going on the boat last night, and that lake water is different for me than pool water, but it's still water, so it's what I'm constantly thinking about all the time. Everyone's having fun, you know, laughing, talking, enjoying the boat, enjoying the lake like most people do. But I'm looking at other boats. I'm looking at little kids jumping off into the water. Are they wearing a life jacket? Or are they being safe? And so now I think I'm just much more aware now, and I think I always will be. But we went out on the boat, and we passed another boat that had, you know, a bunch of people on it, partying and having fun. And we actually saw this couple at the pool earlier in the day, and they seemed like, you know, surface just a normal, fun-loving, happy-go-lucky, enjoying their time out couple. And then we saw them later in the water and on the boat. And there was a couple that got married. And it was their honeymoon, so they were out celebrating, and I guess they recognized who I was. And so the other boat yelled over, "Are you Granger Smith's wife?" And I was like, "Yeah, hi, nice to meet you." And so that couple showed the other couple that we saw at the pool our story. And little did I know, they had gone through a tragedy of their own. They had lost their 11-year-old daughter in an ATV accident. So it just goes to show you have no idea when you see somebody out enjoying time with their family. He and his wife were just out trying to have a good time and push forward and take the next step. And you have no idea when you look at somebody what they are battling, what they are facing. To me, surface level, they just look like a happy couple. When you dig in closer and you get to know somebody and you get to talk to them, you realize we're all facing tragedies. We're all facing bad things in our lives, hard things in our lives, and we can't judge other people by what they look like or what they're doing. I was constantly thinking, if anybody knows or recognizes me, does it look weird if I'm on a boat? And so I'll always have that with me, to where it almost makes you feel guilty if you're out having a good time or just trying to live, trying to move forward, carrying what we're carrying. So I was grateful that God put them in my path last night. We embraced, we hugged, we cried, we told our stories, and it was one parent connecting to another parent, talking about our loss. And so I just wanted to tell you guys that, and just say that God is still working all the time. Our waitress name was Hope. She was a sweet girl. There's all the signs in our hotel room, butterflies and cardinals, and then just meeting this couple. And I'm so glad that God placed it on their heart to come talk to me after they saw what our story was. And they just gave us a big hug, and I felt a lot better being on the water knowing I wasn't alone, because you can feel alone. You can feel like you're the only one going through something, but you're not. There are so many people facing things. So just wanted to share that update with y'all. I'm going to hop in the car and go home, see my kiddos, and get back to my family.
Need a mow. Look at that. It's actually not too bad. It's been super dry in Texas. It's been an abnormally dry June, so we need some rain. But this pond hasn't been affected too much, but my bass are just killing it in here right now. I'll come out here, and as you can see, the sky wants to rain. We also need to bale hay again. If you guys have been keeping up, I've been expanding the podcast a little bit. So I've had band and crew on there, but I'm also kind of expanding into other kinds of people. So keep up with that podcast. It's on the Granger channel on Monday mornings, early Monday mornings. I'm going to release one every single Monday. And if you have an idea of who you want as a guest, comment below. I'll get them on. I have a couple people planned, locked down. That's been fun. That's been something that's really growing. It's a fun conversation for me to dig into that podcast. So beautiful out here. It's actually a really nice day. I love the rain. I'm gonna go check out the front pond. It's a little low, man. That pond is just always low. And I got the well on it. Drives me crazy. I guess one day I gotta make it dry and just put a liner in it. We've tried bentonite, we've tried pretty much everything else. It just wants to stay low. So if you're watching this video real time, if you're watching it on Thursday, the day that it's coming out, we're playing next weekend. We're gonna play some actual concerts, Round Rock, Texas, which is outside of Austin, on July 4th. If you're worried, we're socially safe and distanced and proper precautions are being taken. And then there's a string of shows, there's a string of shows in July. We're going up to Nebraska and Iowa and Montana, something like that. So there's shows are slowly coming in, and which really excites me. And as long as we're following rules and doing everything the way we think it should go, or the way that we're told they should go, to me, in my opinion, bringing hope to these towns with country music in concerts, bringing hope, bear with me, listen to me for a sec, could save lives. And the reason I say it that way is because some people are like, staying home saves lives. End of story. Stay home saves lives. Okay, so if you want to do that argument, nothing wrong with that. There's nothing, I can't argue with that. But at the same time, you can't argue for it. There's nothing absolutely positive about saying staying home saves lives. It's just a good theory. It's a pretty good theory. You could also say, here's another theory, and I've heard this many times. It's not just me, but it's a lot of musicians have heard this, that music is healing. Music can save lives. And what I mean is people that are at the end of their rope, someone that has no more hope left, someone that's literally thinking about ending their life. And the reason I bring it up is because I've talked to a lot of these people. A lot of these people have come to me and said, and this is not an ego thing for me at all. This is something I do not take lightly. And the reason I say it's not an ego is because it's not me. I know that a lot of musicians get this in music in general, but people say, you saved my life. I was going to end my life. And one day your song came on, whether it's a funny song or a serious song or a lighthearted song, and they heard it and it comes on and they say, you know what? I got this. I got this. I could make it another day. I could move on another day. And that's happened in normal days. That's happened from all the way from soldiers in Afghanistan to single moms in Jersey. So if that happens on a normal day, what happens when the world is in chaos like this? What happens when people are actually stressed? Guys like me, man, this is driving me crazy. So if people could say that their lives are saved by music or live concerts, you know, and I've always thought about that. And I tell my guys, when we play a show, look out into the crowd and be thinking about someone out there that actually needs to hear it, that needs us tonight. Because there might be someone, and there usually is one person out there at least, that's going to that concert saying, I've got nothing else. I've got nothing else. Everything else is gone to crap. And we need to play music for that person. And you never know who it is that needs to hear the message that night of music. So there's my argument, guys. What do you think? Comment below. Music, live concerts, going to them can save lives. So if you want to say staying home saves lives, I could throw that back. It's just another theory. Oh, by the way, here's the front pond. Not too bad. It just kind of wants to stay low. I didn't come out here to this pond to jump on a soapbox and start talking, but that's why I love the Smiths, and that's why I love this channel, because it's random Thursday night talks. Random Thursday night thoughts. Tyler? Yeah. Should we tell everybody your secret?
I don't know.
Your secret.
Should we, guys?
Should we tell everybody Tai-Tai's secret?
What secret?
Shouldn't tell them?
Which secret?
The secret right now in your life.
It's not a secret because I don't know if it's happening.
All it is a secret. That's all we're gonna say right now. Ask me later, Smith. Ask me later. Ask me later what I'm talking. This will make sense later, I'll tell you. But for now, thank you guys for watching the Smiths. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do that. Hit that little notifications bell so you never miss
any of our videos.
Yeah. And comment below if you want to know Tai-Tai's secret. No. We'll tell you that later.
So guys, I hope you like this video. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification button so you never miss any of our videos.
Bye!
That's why I love dirt roads. That's why I love dirt roads.